we want to find how long it's going to take for the population of a city to reach 186,000. And they give us this formula which models the population of the city. A equals 137 to the power of 0.044t. Okay, and that is an exponential formula right there. And the other thing they tell us is that t is the number of years after 1998. Okay, so what they're not telling you here is that the population of the city at the start at 1998 is 137. They already plugged that in there for you. So before we start, let me come over here and let you know about t. Okay, when t is 0 years after 1998, what year would it be? It would be 1998. Now what happens if t is 1 year after 1998? That is 1999. Okay, and so on. If t is 2, then that is the year 2000. If t is 3, 2001, and so on. Okay, so keep that in mind when we solve for t and we need to tell them what year it is. Now, let's go ahead and solve. We're going to take this 186, that is our a, that's our accumulated value. Okay, so the accumulated value a is 186, and we're going to plug that in right here for a. So 186 equals 137 to the power of 0.044t. And now we need to solve for t. So we want to get this grumpy t all by himself. First thing I'm going to do is I am going to divide out this 137 right here. All right, 137 is times e to the power of 0.044t, and I can just divide it out. So I'm going to divide this side by 137 so that they reduce down to 1, and I'm going to divide this side by 137. All right, so my t is a little bit closer to being by itself. And now I have 186 over 137 on the left, and on the right I have e to the power of 0.044t. Now I want to bring that t back down to earth. The t is an exponent and it is above the base of e. So I need to use this property right here. Okay, it tells me the natural log of e to the power of x is just x. So whatever was up in that exponent is going to come and be back down to earth. So I'm going to rewrite this equation, and I'm going to take the natural log of both sides. So let me move it over here. I get a little space. I'm going to take the natural log of both sides. So natural log of the left side and natural log of the right side. And what we did here, when you look at the right side now, let me go to a different color, do a different shade. Let's go to blue. When you look at the right side now, the natural log of e to the power of anything is just that power, 0.044t. So we took that t and we brought it back down to earth. It is no longer up in the exponent. The left-hand side is the natural log of 186 over 137. Okay, one more step to get my t by itself. This is 0.044 times t. I'm going to divide out the 0.044. 0.044, divide both sides of the equal sign, 0.044. These reduce, and now my t is all by itself. Okay, so I have solved for t. T is the natural log of 186 over 137 divided by 0.044. Okay, now you need to get your calculator and let's find out what this thing is. I am not going to put it in the calculator all at once. I'm going to do the top part, and then once I get that answer, I will divide by the bottom part. So let's find the natural log of 186 over 137. We're going to need to use this key right here, ln, and it opens a parenthesis for you. Okay, open parenthesis. And now I'm going to put 186 divided by, I'm using this one here, 137. I'm going to close my parenthesis right here, and then I'm going to hit equals. Okay, and now we're going to get 0.30576. Let me rewrite it here. I'll put it in red. 0.30576. I don't want to lose any information. I'm going to write everything I see. 5748. And I want to divide that by 0.044. Okay, so if you leave this answer in your calculator, and now all you do is you hit the division sign, it's going to say this. It's going to say your previous answer divided by, and then you can type in 0.044. 0.044 equals, and you will get your t. Okay, so t is 6.949, and on and on. And now we need to decide what that means. If the t is 6.949, okay, I'm going to round that up. That is approximately 7. So if t is 7, that means 7 years after 1998. Okay, and if you follow down here, and you can write them all out if you want to, or you can just add 7 to 1998, you're going to get 2005. So the year 2005. Okay, and that's your answer. So the population of the city is starting at 137, and after 5 years, it's going to be 186. Okay, that is, I will believe that. That is very believable. Always check to make sure that these word problems make sense. A good word problem should always make sense and give you no reason to reject that. And that's it, 2005.